Hey everybody, it's your girl Tennessee North. Yeah, I'm back with a video. Um, I didn't do a Christmas video this time. For no particular reason. I had a beautiful Christmas. Oh my God, it couldn't got no better. All the grands, my kids, family, friends, they were over. Wonderful Christmas. I think maybe it's been one of the best Christmas I've had. All my Christmas was good, but this was one of the best. I didn't record because they were playing music and they were playing the TV loud and they had games going. My grands and stuff was running and playing and screaming. And, some of y'all get annoyed by that, but it don't bother me. So I just didn't turn the camera on. I said, we're going to enjoy the day. Some people didn't want to be videoed, and I said, I'm just not going to turn the camera on today. Yeah. I gave the camera a rest today. That day. Because this right here is the 28th. This is early in the morning. You see I got the bonnet on. Got the dreads shoved up in there. About to have my redo on the 5th. Retwist. Yeah, I hope everybody else had a good Christmas. Pray you have a happy new year. Yeah. So today I'm gonna make an omelet. I still got some ham left from Christmas, so I decided I'm gonna make omelets with it. Make some breakfast. Maybe some country bacon. That's that Joe bacon with the thick skin on it. Oh, love that. Like to get it crispy where you crunch. So that's what this video is going to be about. Another thing I'm going to talk about, I always have something to talk about. I'm going to talk about faith. It's a ramble. I experienced something this Christmas that I just want to share it. Sometimes it'd be on your mind and just want to talk to somebody. So I'll talk to my YouTube subscribers. Christmas is when family get together. It's a family gathering. Thanksgiving and Christmas, I told you in Thanksgiving, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, or my family. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving about the Pilgrims. We didn't have anything to do with that. But it's a day that they give you off so you can spend time with family and friends. So that's what we're thankful for, family and friends. And that's what we celebrate Thanksgiving, just being with family and friends. Christmas, it's the same thing. It's a time you get off. They don't let you off many times, but they let you off in closed doors for these holidays. Now, you got some that say, oh, Christmas is a paganist holiday. It's a paganist holiday if you don't know the true meaning. Now, I'm going to give you Tennessee North spin on this and tell you how I feel about it. Christmas is supposed to be Jesus' birthday. Now, we don't know the actual date. So they just pick the date and say, okay, on the 25th, we're going to pay homage to him. Be thankful. Um, be thankful for God giving him to us to try to save us from ourselves. Now, the Christmas trees and the lights and all that, this is just celebrating. Celebrating. Just, you just want to be happy that he came into our lives. And the present, God gave us the ultimate present. Going back to John 3:16, he gave his only son. That was a present to us. That was the first present given. He gave it from here. When you give your child that you love so dearly to help all your other ones, that was the ultimate present we got. Yeah. Now, Christmas has got very commercial. They lost it somewhere when they started. They added the Santa Claus, It's a kid thing. But if you got the true meaning of Christmas, and knowing that we're just trying to pay homage and letting him know that we love him. Now, it's gotten all out of hand now with the so commercial-like, but you got to know the true meaning. And when you know the true meaning, it brings people together. In our house, in my family, it's the time we get together. People will travel for miles to get home, to get with family. That can't be bad. I sit back and I watch my family gathered. And the laughter and the fun and the grands running. And I sit back and watch that. They were eating and laughing and talking. And we had a little rain, but it was kind of warm, so they were in and out the house and down the stairs and up the stairs, and I enjoyed every minute of that. The reason why I was talking about faith is you got to ask, where's your faith? If you know all of this is not real, but if you got faith, you don't worry about that. You don't worry about the lights and the man in the red and white suit. It's your faith that you know that he gave his only son so you can live and be happy. We had one here that said it was given a gift. And it really wasn't like a Christmas gift. She gave everybody a gift. It was, how people make cricket She had everybody made a cup of everybody and had their names put on it, monogrammed on it. And she gave him one, and he says, why you give me a gift? I don't celebrate Christmas. She said, I got everybody something, the same thing. I had it made. You ain't got to take it as a Christmas present. Just take it as a gift. Why you give it to me on this day? What difference if I gave you today, tomorrow, next week? Well, I'm passing them out. She didn't wrap his. She had a no box. Now, if your faith keep you from wanting to gather with family and friends, if your faith teaches you to hate a certain race of people, if your race teaches you to not show love, it makes you get angry when people don't have your same belief. I'm not judging, but I think you ought to think about that faith. Look into that a little bit more. They can't be good. Anything that teaches me to not to love somebody, get angry when others gather because on that particular day, I don't know about that faith. I wouldn't put my faith in whatever that is that you're into. You say it's not a religion. I'm not judging. I'm just saying maybe you need to check into that, because anything that teaches me to hate someone or get angry on occasions, and you grew up all your life believing in the Lord, and then all of a sudden you got this new faith, but this faith makes you angry when you don't believe what they believe. I might want to check that. This was my mom's holiday here, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and my mom was big on holidays because it brought her family together. I'm a little hoarse. And when I sit back and I watch my family and grandkids, and I felt like I was seeing it through my mom's eyes. This is what she was talking about. This is why she enjoyed it so. I get it. While I was sitting there looking around and everything was going on, I told my mom, I get it. I see what you're talking about. See, my mom, father passed away 4 months before she was born. Then my grandmother passed 4 months after she was born. So it was 10 of them. And her oldest sister became her mother. And I spoke about my grandmother a few times on here. She was another woman, very giving, loving. Yeah. She didn't have any kids of her own. but her younger siblings became her children. My mom has a brother that's a couple years older than her. He's passed away now. But the two of them were babies. They was like, newborn, and maybe he was 2. And then the other ones range from like maybe 10, 11. They were young, and she had to raise her siblings underneath her. And it was hard for her to do that back in the 30s. My mom came in 37. So, yeah, she spent her young life being a mother to her children, her siblings. But she said she wouldn't have took it for nothing in the world. She's struggling. It was hard. And sometimes another brother would have to keep them, and they'll stay there a month and come back a month, give her a chance to work, because she had to work. So that made my mama feel some kind of way when she had her kids and family. It looked like I stepped in her footsteps when I looked around. I could see what she saw. And my mother's faith was she had faith in the Lord. She loved the Lord. And she loved her family. And Christmas was Jesus' birthday, but it was everything. It brought family together. People. One year, I'm going to make this short, my mom rented a building. I might have spoke about it. She rented a building, a center. And she said, I'm not going to do dinner at my house this year. I'm going to rent this center. She rented it, and she cooked and cooked and cooked all by herself. She had a U shape, like 8-foot tables. She had about four or five of them put together, made into a U-like shape. And she covered all of that. She had chitlins, hams, turkeys. Not one ham, but 3 or 4 hams, turkeys. You name it, the macaroni and cheese, the green beans, the turnip greens, yams. She had it all. She had enough to feed her army. And she said, this is going to be my my Christmas present to everybody. And family started to come. She invited friends come on. Then she went to that door. There were some people out there, some guys and stuff walking. I don't know if they were homeless, but they was hungry, didn't have nowhere to go. She went to that door and she said, what y'all eating? And then she said, come on in here. She's taking them off the street. Come on in here. Come get you something to eat. Merry Christmas. That's what she said. Tell them Merry Christmas. Come on in. This is family and friends here. She made them feel welcome. That woman had faith. And I looked around and I saw what she saw from her eyes. Yeah, I get it. So I didn't turn the camera on. I enjoyed seeing what my mom saw. I'm going to show you something. Hold on. I'll show you what my sister got me. I don't know if you can tell what it is or not. Yeah, you might can't tell from this angle what it is. Hold on. You can see it a little bit. On this has an image where you can't really see it. It has an image of my mother on it. My mother's picture. I opened that. You can see it a little bit. I felt her presence. And she said, Val, Tennessee North, you keep it up. Keep it up. This is my mama's legacy right here. Her faith. Her faith kept us all together. Nana stepped in her footsteps, and I didn't even know it. They called her Mama. Everybody called her Mama. And she loved unconditionally, whether you was family, by blood, or just association. Everybody calls me Nana. I said, wow. I think it's an honor to be called Nana. And Christmas is over. Whew, it's tiring. But we took nothing for it. I just enjoyed it, embraced it, and yeah. When he was given that cup, why you give this to me? She said, I gave everybody one. I don't celebrate Christmas. She said, I know that. I had everyone made. Yours just something I gave you. Theirs was a gift. They kind of went on with it. They got ready to leave. He almost left the cup. He says, oh, she'll get it. The cup came from his mother. Made her feel some kind of way. The son she raised. So, that's why I didn't come on. I just enjoyed the legacy. You know, your family running around, and I didn't videotape it, but it's in my heart. Yeah. I think if you Your faith, I'm not going to say religion, if your faith tells you not to celebrate holidays, well, that's okay. That's your faith. That's your belief. But I think it's wrong to get angry if someone else doesn't believe in the same thing you believe in. I think it's for you. Your faith has to lead you where you need to be. I don't think you should try to push it on anyone. One of my son-in-laws, he has the same faith. And I told both of them one day, I said, I'm going to continue. Now my son-in-law, he's not one to get angry and all that. You know, he tells you what he tells you, and I tell him, and that's your faith and your belief. I ain't going to try to turn you around, but don't try to turn me around. Don't tell me my faith is wrong, and I'm not going to tell you yours is wrong. I said, when it comes down to the end, if I'm wrong, then the Lord will deal with me. If you're wrong, he'll deal with you. And we're going to leave it at that. Yeah. Have your belief or your faith. But don't get angry if someone doesn't have the same faith as you. It's okay to be different. But if your faith or your belief or whatever it is cause you to be angry or don't think you should gather with family, friends, if it's going to keep you from that, have some kind of hatred toward a certain race, you might want to research that again. Because I can't follow nobody who's going to teach me to hate. That's just Tennessee North belief. Just a thought. And I didn't come on here. I'm not apologizing. I'm just telling you why I didn't turn the camera on. I enjoyed everything that was going on. I wasn't going to tell them to turn off the TVs or turn off the music. I wasn't going to make my grandchildren sit down and quit their running. They was loud and it sounded like joy to me. Yeah. We quickly got off that subject about faith. I said, we're not going to ruin my Christmas. It's just one person talking. And he saw that I was, you're not going to steal my joy. And we got off the subject of faith. Have your faith. But don't get angry if everybody don't believe what you believe. I appreciate the gift, that ultimate gift that God gave us, his son. That was the best present in the world. This chain necklace that my sister got me with my mother's picture on it, it was something else. Yeah. And Miss Risa Richardson made some personal bracelets for my two sisters. One of them bakes, and she loves purple. Oh, she loved it. She absolutely loved the bracelet. And the other one, she's a Chicago Bear fan. She called me all the way from Memphis screaming about that bracelet. She loved that bracelet, so she's getting an outfit together so she can sport it. So thank you, Miss Risa Richardson. Y'all go check her out. Get some of that jewelry. Yeah. She personalized it. No two are the same. Yeah. I got some grandma bracelets coming to me with my grandkids on. I should get them any time now, and wow. I can't wait to show them to you. And I did something else. As a family, we all went to see Color Purple. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody if anybody hadn't gone to see it yet. But to me, I give it I said 7. I'm going to give it an 8. Sometimes you can't redo the original. And what this was a musical. And if you're going in there with the expectation that this one was going to be just like the first one, the first one is the classic with Whoopi Goldberg, and it's a classic. This is a musical version of it. Same concept, same characters, but different. So don't go in there expecting, oh, it's going to be just like, no. It wasn't just like. But the acting was good. The singing was awesome. Yeah. I'd give it an 8. I'd go see it. It's worth seeing. It is worth seeing. So that's what we did as a family. Joy. I tell you. It was awesome. Let me go make these omelets.